So this is the update on my chemistry final I just did. I don't have time to film at home because I have a mechanics final tomorrow, which is probably even harder than the Gen Chem final I did today. Overall, it was fine. I'd say it was fine because I studied a ton for this one, and everything that I studied was on exam. Long story short, it wasn't the case for the class, I think, and that is really because I studied from perspectives of many other professors in the chemistry department, and that helped a lot because I could see like what other possibilities of questions could be asked. And one of them was the nuclear penetration, which is the electron penetration, meaning how close it is, how interactive it is with the nucleus, more how close it is. And you can see that from the radio probability diagram of an electron, basically how close it is from the nucleus, and thus sort of the radius from the center to the electron position. Anyway, that one, the word penetration, it was on our notes, but it's just that we didn't really talk about it in class, or we should say we probably didn't talk about it at all, let alone have any practice questions on it. If you read the notes, my class notes, inside out, like absolutely everything for like 100 times, maybe you would have realized the word penetration in there, but it was really briefly mentioned. And yeah, that was just one thing that everyone couldn't do, like my friends couldn't do, because they just didn't know anything about penetration. Other than the penetration, I forgot to add the dipole on my drawings, which is probably worth 2 points, I think, out of 172 points. So yeah, I definitely lost some marks for that. I just completely forgot to write my dipole. Like the first example, I wrote it. The second drawing, completely forgot it. The next drawing, completely forgot it. And I'd say that was just my ability, because I was kind of stressed with the time, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna finish if I don't speed up. And by speed up, I kind of forgot to answer the question properly. So this is a lesson, the first lesson of this exam. Read the question properly, and not just read it, but remember the question properly. Because to that question, there was like 4 or 5 parts. You had to name the geometry, you had to say the electron geometry and the molecular geometry, draw the 3D version, and then put the polarity if there is, and the arrow of the polarity, which I forgot to do, which is like a little thing at the end. And yeah, see you for mechanics tomorrow.